everybody? I'm Alex Hunter, this is HP Builds, and welcome back to the channel. Now I know I said in the last video while we were racing that I had to drive to McMimble to pick two things up, kind of gave you some hints, and to be honest with you, I don't have them. And the story behind this is very, very frustrating. So to start, I talked to Ashley a few weeks ago and I was like, look, we have to find something to put in our front yard and try and flip. Reason being is because the interstate right back here is just gridlock traffic with all the construction they're doing. So everybody is flooded to our highway right here on our property line, right? So I told her, I was like, now's the time to shine. Let's find something to try to put out there and just see how good it goes. If it goes good, then we do it again and again and again. Well, we sat back, looked on Marketplace, tried to figure out what are things we could sell out here when we're home, you know, throw on Marketplace when we're not home, what would bring a decent amount of return and a little bit of profit. And what I came up with was go-karts. So I'm actually looking at them here. It was 2 go-karts is what I was signed up to buy. And I told Ashley, I was like, look, if we can find a good deal on these go-karts, they're easy to work on. They're relatively cheap to get into, you know, under $1,000. I said, if I can lowball somebody, get my hands on one, dress it up a little bit, you know, put rock lights underneath it, you know, put maybe a sound bar or an LED light bar, you know, whatever the kids would like to have. You could actually get somebody out here with kids because it's attractive, right? It would look sharp and look good, and it would actually get their attention. It just wouldn't be some nasty go-kart. And I told her, I was like, I think that is what we should do. She was all for it. Well, last Saturday, while I was heading home to go to the race, I come across these 2 go-karts. And for the pair, this guy wanted $1,200. So I reached out to him. I'm like, man, what's wrong with them? He said, oh, nothing. Well, they need batteries. The blue one needs headlights. But other than that, reverse works, electric start works. You can drive them. They run good. They got little 5 horsepower Briggs and Strattons on them. I'm like, okay, done. Like, you know, by the way, I'm driving 2.5 hours to you. What could you do on that price? The man drops it down to $1,000 for the pair. So I told him, okay, cool. I am headed your way at 4:30 on Monday afternoon. I'll bring a trailer. So I literally made an appointment with this man to go pick these things up. Text Ashley, said, hey, I made an appointment. I can bail on the appointment if you don't want to do this. I said, but here's our chance to get 2, have $500 in each one of them, you know, dress them up a little bit, throw them out here and maybe make $500-600 off each one. And she said, yeah, let's go get it Monday afternoon. So, of course, we did our race, then got back, dumped the trailer, went and got the open trailer, and literally I text him Sunday night. So less than 24 hours in span of talking to this guy. I said, hey, I've got my trailer. What I'm going to do, 4:30 tomorrow afternoon when I leave work, I'm going to reach out to you. You go ahead and shoot me the address at that time. You know, trying to not be the Facebook creep and get his address where he thinks I'm going to steal it, you know, a day before, like a lot of people do. And he responds with, sorry, I sold the pink one already. I want $500 for the blue one. And I'm sitting here thinking, hold on. The blue one, he told me, needs a battery, headlights, and some TLC. The pink one needs just a battery. He tells me they run good, they drive good, everything. But the blue one was probably going to be where I spend most of my time trying to get it, you know, dressed up, cleaned up, really nice. And I sat there and thought about it. I'm like, hold on a second. Why in the world would I pay you $500 for that when the pink one was probably worth $6 because it didn't need anything other than a battery, and the blue one needed a lot more attention? So I responded back to him, kind of frustrated that I did make an appointment with this guy, went out of my way to go get trailers and stuff. I responded back, I was like, look, dude, you killing me here. I'll give you 300 bucks. I said, remember, I was coming down to pick up 2. Now I've got to do the same trip for half the amount of things to buy. And I said, I cannot say, hey, I'm going to go burn $100 in diesel fuel just to go pick up 1 go-kart. And I kind of told Ashley, I was like, I really don't even want to give the man the 300 bucks because I made an appointment with him. He had my information. We talked. I asked, I guarantee, 20 questions about these things. He sent me multiple photos of these things. We had a good conversation. He knew at 4:30 on Monday afternoon I was headed his way. And the next morning somebody reaches out to him and he just sells one out from under me and didn't even give me the chance to say, hey, I'll give you 1,100 bucks. Because even at 1,100 bucks, there's still a good amount of profit in each one to amount up to a good amount of profit. Whereas if I just did the blue one, let's say I did pay him the 500 bucks, I'd be somewhere $700 by the time you include fuel, headlights, getting rock lights put on it, getting it where it was presentable with a battery and everything to the next person. And I'm sitting there thinking, wow, that doesn't include my time, and there's probably only like $300 profit there. So my time in this thing would amount to like what? 15 bucks an hour? Plus I gotta have it take up space in my garage. Whereas if I had the set, I could literally double my profit. So when he responded back that no, he can't do the 300, he has to stick to the 5, he felt he may have had them undersold. I said, yeah, you did. That's why I wanted both, because they would do great for what I was wanting. And just left it at that. And I tell you what, I have been pretty agitated at this specific guy for the past couple days, because obviously I said I was going to make this video immediately after that race. And I haven't done it because I'm really frustrated, because when I'm on Facebook Marketplace and I'm selling something, I'm very transparent. I try to be. I tell you, hey, I can't meet you today, but guarantee when you make an appointment, you're first in line. If someone calls me 5 minutes later, guess what? If they say, hey, I'm on my way with cash, I'm going to say, look, bud, I've got a guy that wants to come do it, come look at it, whatever it may be. To be honest, I'm going to play fair. He was first. Everybody's got life, He may have to work. Just because you're off work today, I can't, say screw him. I can't do that. I'm not that guy. This guy decided he was just going to be that guy. And now I have been searching for the past like 4 or 5 days to try to get that same quality deal out of something to throw on this front yard. And clearly it hasn't happened because I'm sitting in my office talking to you about it. So I don't know. If you can tell, I'm like 10% frustrated. But I guess I shouldn't be because I technically didn't own them. No one stole them from me or whatever, I guess. But I don't know. If you're selling something on Facebook Marketplace, don't be this guy. That's all I have to say. But for now, we are going to end this video here with Alex's, little salty, I guess, that he didn't get a sale to start flipping some stuff. But we will be back. There is money in the savings account earmarked for flipping something out here in this front yard. So if you are watching this and you have one of these go-karts that you want to liquidate and it's in as good a shape and you want to give me an offer of $400 or $500 to come pick it up, let me know, because I feel this is a great flip for this road. And especially being that it's in between Portland, White House, Cross Plains, and everybody and their brothers on this road. So there's a lot of kids that want to see this, that want to say, Mom, Dad, can we go look at them? So if you have one, let me know. But I'm going to end this video off here because the next video, which I shot yesterday, is absolutely amazing. I got super, super lucky this week. I took off Thursday for this thing like a month ago, and I did not know that I was gonna not be able to attend until like a week ago. And then Wednesday night at like 9:30 at night, I got an email saying, hey, if you want to come and attend, come on. So thank God I was off work and we went and did it. But you guys will have to see in the next video what that thing is, because it's pretty freaking awesome. All right, 10.5 minutes on the clock right here of me blabbering. So I'm going to end it right now. Goodbye.